Okay, this is just to show my latest progress with the CPX with the Gizmo thing attached. Sorry that I'm not very good about this, looking at things backwards, but this is the Circuit Playground Express, and you've seen that before, and then screwed to it with these standoffs is this Gizmo, which is a 1.54 inch square TFT display. And there are some things on board that thing too, but I haven't gotten to them yet. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So I've done some programming, a lot of messing around and stuff, and I finally feel that I have got control using the Arduino IDE of the software that's on the thing. So I tried taking some live shots on my webcam of the thing going through its paces, but that didn't work out very well. A lighting issue, and the characters are small and all that. So I took some still shots, and I just want to go fairly quickly through what I was able to do. But the upshot of it all is that I think I can do whatever I want to do, more or less, and I haven't run into any pieces of software that interact negatively with any other pieces. So that's the deal. So I left some, I used this graphic test TFT piece of software that came from Adafruit, and then went on and modified it with various other pieces of software that I've used with the OLEDs and so on. So, excuse me for the bad issues with the mirror, but I left some of the elements in the program that were there. And one of them, it started out with a whole page full of this really small size characters, and it went by so quick that I couldn't catch it with my camera. By the time that I sort of locked into it, the screen had already started to clear. So anyway, it was just a small character, fill the screen with characters display. The next one here is this green, and it's a bunch of ever-growing rectangles is all it is, but it's just showing green. The next one here is primarily there to show some colors and different sizes of text that you can do, and I think there are 6 sizes of text. So then we get into, well, okay, let's see. This guy here is another leftover from the test code, and here they calculate pi, which shows they can calculate stuff, and then they print pi as in hex, I think, and then they show that they can run a timer, because every time the loop repeats, then this text prints out and prints how long it's been since you started the program. And if there's anything else to that, I guess it's just showing that it works. Okay, then we start to get into the main stuff that I did over here. And here I've utilized the light sensor, and that works. I've utilized X, Y, and Z on the accelerometer, and that works. And then you can see it's, I hope you can see it says Star Wars, and I play a half a dozen notes of one phrase of the Star Wars. And then is the sound sensor, and it says there shout at the CPX, and then gives you the value you get from the shouting. Then as we go along here a little further, one of the other problems that I ran into was the buttons not working. And so here we have the left button, and I have to reach around the back to do this and push the left-hand button. And when it says up, that means that I haven't pressed it. And if I press down, it would be down, and the button state would change from 0 to 1, and that works, take my word for it, which hadn't worked before because there was a conflict in the OLED software someplace. And then kind of finally, let's see here, the temperature sensor. Get my fingers pointing to the right place here. The temperature sensor, and I remind myself what to do, that if I touch the thermistor, I can change those numbers. But there it is, reading the temperature in both Celsius and Fahrenheit. So anyway, that's the whole deal. I guess if I go back to the left button thing, so when I do press the left button, I have to hold it down. So when that piece of code plays, if the left button is down, then it turns on all the neopixels on the CPX side, and they flash in different colors, and they go, you know, from none to full and all the way back around to none again, and all that stuff works. So that's my Arduino report for today.